You know, getting the kids involved in Mother's Day is a great way to make the day even more special. And that's exactly what we're doing in the Stone Creek Kitchen today with my friend Amy Hanton, the author of the Cooking Mom Cookbook, and lots of great things. There's a picture of her right there, this former anchor turned fabulous at-home chef extraordinaire.
Well, thank you.
How do you like that
title. Bring it.
Well,
yeah.
when you prepare something like this in our first segment with such ease and flavor, I mean, you know that your resume precedes you.
I'm all about easy. Easy peasy is the way I roll, and because if it's not easy, it's not going to happen.
Right.
I'm also all about getting families around the table. You know, my mom and dad, who are here today, we used to eat dinner every single night. And families don't do that anymore. So whether it be dinner or brunch, if the recipes are easy, I'm hoping to get people back around the table.
That's
I think
fantastic.
It's so important, and get them in the kitchen too. So this is perfect. Earlier we made a ham and cheese strata, and I'm also all about doing one or two things. You don't have to do 50 dishes, especially for Mother's Day.
Right.
You know, so we did the ham and cheese strata, and I wanted to serve some fruit with it. Always trying to get the kids to eat more fruit and veggies, right? I mean, we all are, right?
The fruit I've got, it's the veggies I have a hard time with.
I'll come back again, and I've got some tips with that.
Okay.
But if you put them on kebabs, if you just put fruit out, give them an apple, they're probably not going to eat it. They're going to trade it at lunch or something like that.
Right.
Even if you just, cut up the fruit, make it look pretty, serve it with a dip, throw it on skewers, all of a sudden you notice it disappears. And
Well,
it
how
looks
about
so
this?
pretty.
Why don't you make the dip?
You bet.
I'll start doing my work. I'll just follow your example.
Perfect.
How's
All right.
that?
This is a raspberry kiwi yogurt dip. Easy, healthy, and again, dips are a great way to get your kids to eat more fruit or veggies. So serve it with dip, and all of a sudden it'll disappear. So we've got 2 cups of Greek yogurt, which is thicker yogurt, and it's kind of more dippable, I guess.
Right.
So use the Greek, and it's plain.
I love the fact that it has the higher protein
and it's
in
good
it
for
too.
you. Exactly.
So it's better.
And it tastes great with all the things we're going to add. Half of a cup of honey. So we're doing this. It's all natural. So it's the kids can dip away. And
right.
It's all good. Then I took 1 cup of either fresh or frozen raspberries. If the fresh raspberries don't look so good or they're expensive, use frozen. And I just pureed them in a food processor.
So that's just really going to provide the base of the color and the flavor.
Great flavor. And then this is kiwi. So it's a raspberry kiwi dip. We just, again, peeled and chopped up the kiwi. Or again, you can throw it into the food processor. You can throw the whole thing in the food processor and let it whirl. But if you don't have one, I always like to, you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of fancy gadgets. You can just do this by hand. And this is so pretty. It's pretty in pink. My little girl loves pink. Who doesn't like
great
pink?
for whenever you're doing different kinds of like baby showers.
Sure,
and,
exactly. Exactly. You did good, by the way. You're hired.
And I was kind of having fun with the patterns, and then in my mind I was listening to you, but I was also thinking this is great because the kids can practice patterns.
And count. They can count. So we're going to do 1 strawberry, 1 pineapple, 2 grapes. But whatever fruit looks great at the grocery store, use that. These are just examples. You can do. Sometimes I do all 1 color fruit kebabs. I do some really pretty green ones with kiwi and red apple. And this is another fun way to really look like a rock star. That's just Oasis.
Okay.
So basically we took, which is, you can get it at any kind of craft store or floral shop, real cheap. And then we covered it with lettuce and basically took our fruit kebabs, our skewers, and then just stuck them in there. And that's like one of those edible arrangements that, boy, it looks like you're a caterer. And you'd pay big bucks for one of those arrangements and make them at home. So, I mean, how
Can you believe? I mean, I love. Don't get me wrong. I love those arrangements.
They're expensive.
You said, I'll let you say that. But also, let me just tell you, I wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
They're like, have you ever gone a week without seeing somebody or heard about somebody getting one? And what an ingenious idea!
Yes.
But we can do it at home.
You can do it yourself for a lot cheaper and have the kids help with it. And as you guys were talking about earlier, I'm all about the little things too. The homemade cards. The fact that they said, "Mom, we made this for you." I mean, that's just so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Amy's going to show us a recipe coming up that serves. She's just showed us something that we can give to the people in our life that we love, the kids, or perhaps our own mom. But coming up, we're going to do something that serves as double duty, both a dessert and a gift.